Hey there! Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a beat. And hey, if you're in the market for a life insurance quote, make sure to hit up my sugar daddy DeMont Moret. He's got you covered.
What's cold racking, everybody? July 11th. Charging my Tesla, about to have a little smoke break. Man, I am getting shit done. Sorta. Well, no, I'll take that back. I am handling shit. But man, I got some fucking bad news. My global entry, man, was denied. Which is super whack. I think I know how it happened too. Well, I know exactly how it happened. But, well, let me break it down to you. First of all, before I get into it, man, shout out to my buddy Kyle, man. Hooked me up with some of his homegrown. Perfect timing too, because I was about to go buy another zip of some of that shake. But this will hold me off a little bit. Kyle's a pretty good grower, man. He ain't as good as me, but he is pretty good. I've bought weed from trees from him before. But this one was on the house. I see why. You got a couple seeds up in here, Kyle? Yeah, I'm fucking with you. So anyway, I went and did my interview. And it was a little bit more complicated than I thought. It's funny, like, people on YouTube be full of shit sometimes. I remember watching this dude's video, and, or I read it somewhere, where if you got your crimes expunged, you don't have to mention it with the global entry. I'm glad I mentioned it anyway. So if you guys ever see videos like that, mention it anyway, right? But that's not why I was denied. So during the interview, the guy asked me, and it's the way he asked me. He said, any arrest. That's exactly word for word what he said. Any arrest. And what I was thinking, because he's looking at my record, and I had 2 misdemeanors. They've been expunged. So I'm like, this dude's looking at my record, seeing that I put on there that I had misdemeanors, but he's asking me any arrest. So I'm thinking, maybe he's talking about a new arrest. So I said no. He said, okay. And then he said, I did my fingerprinting, took my picture. He said, you get approved, you get it in 2 to 3 weeks. All right, Gucci. Well, I'm not sure if it was that question, or was it the fact that I didn't mention any arrest? I mentioned the convictions. So, I got the letter, the alert that I got denied. So I looked into it, right? And it said to list all arrests. Most agencies don't do that. You know, the only time I've ever been through that was when I set up my car dealership in Vegas. When I set up my car dealership in Vegas, and mind you, if you can get a business license in Vegas, you can get a business license anywhere. But when I was filling out that application for Vegas, I remember calling a lady up and I said, you know, I noticed you guys are asking for crimes, but you don't have a time limit on there. Like California is 10 years. She goes, oh, I'm glad you caught that. She goes, because we want to know everything you've done since the day you were born. And they didn't want to just know convictions. They want to know arrest. So when I did the global entry, I didn't catch that memo. I thought they only wanted to know any convictions. So I can't say for sure if it was the interview with the guy, but I didn't list any arrests at all. And I've been arrested. So even if I would have said yes, now I'm thinking about it. Even if I would have said yes and he would have asked me some details, I wouldn't have known it. Because I've been arrested more times than I can fucking count. Right? I remember, like, my juvenile years, that's when I was the worst. Yeah, menace to society for real. Like, I was heavy in the game banging. But I remember our thing was GTAs. And I remember sitting in front of the same judge pretty much court all week. It was different days. But I was facing 3 GTA cases in front of the same judge and beat them all. See, I grew up on Ice-T. No confession, no case. And I always, you get arrested, you just shut the fuck up. And then your ass get out. And I've always lived by that, right? The only reason why I got the convictions that I got on my record, baby mama, my ex-wife. I got arrested going to my daughter's kindergarten graduation because my days with her were Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and her graduation was on a Friday. And my daughter wanted me to attend. But when I showed up, the ex-wife called the police, had me arrested during the ceremony. Yeah. That's why I only had one kid. 13 years in family court. Traumatized me. So, when I got arrested, the Monday, it was the weekend. I was staying there the whole weekend. Monday came, and then I told them, I said, look, if I plead guilty to this shit, can you guys get me out before 2 p.m. so I can pick up my daughter from school on time? Because if you don't get me out in time, that woman will file a police report. If she's filing fake police reports, she's doing everything. And they said, they promised me, if you plead guilty to this, we'll make sure you get out in time to go pick up your daughter from school. So I pled guilty. They lied. They didn't get me out in time to go pick up my daughter from school. And that woman called the police and did another police report. Yeah, that's the shit I went through. I don't mind having kids again. It just won't be with a woman here in America. That's for damn sure. So anyway, I got a chance to resubmit it. So since I cannot name all my arrests, and they didn't put a time limit on when the arrests happened, that means they want to know ever since the day I was born. I got to go way back. There's no fucking way. Dude, even when I pulled my file for Vegas and I had to go to the LA County basement to pull my file. Literally, my file is like this, bro. Like, I was putting in work. Like, I've said it before. I did not think I was going to live past 18. In fact, my 18th birthday, I was running from the police, right? And I was like, holy shit, there's something to life. I actually made it. So that's why I actually straightened up. It still took me some years, but that's when I actually straightened it up. So, if you're ever applying for the global entry, take my advice on this, what I'm about to tell you. What I did yesterday, because I got the denial, I found out about it on Saturday. So yesterday, Monday, I went and did the live scan. Cost me $90, right? And it's an FBI scan. Because the first thing I was thinking, I'm like, fuck, man. It takes a whole tree to print out all my criminal record. I hope someone can just give it to me in a PDF file. So, anyway, I did the fingerprinting for the FBI, criminal background, tells you all your arrests, everything, and they send it to you in a PDF file. And they said I would have it in about 48 hours. So, I checked my mail today. I haven't got it. I got my expungement on my computer because I had to deal with that with my insurance. I might as well stick in an expungement on a crime that wasn't my crime. I might as well tell them about that. Because even though the DOJ said they deleted it, you never know with these fucking people. So, hopefully I get my approval. And the reason why I had to rush that, because, you know, right now I'm so focused on paying back what the money I have to pay, or anyone to help me out with getting me back over here to the States. So I was going to put off paying that $90 because, you know, I just want to get people paid. But then I thought about it. Once I'm approved, it takes them still 3 weeks to issue my card. And I'm pushing to get my ass up out of here by mid-August. I got my lawsuit on the 11th. So right after that, I'm trying to bounce. So I want to have my card. Even right now, I came back from court because I got that open container ticket. I'm taking that shit to trial. Due process, motherfucker. I was sleeping in my car. Why you bothering me? Searching all up in my car. Where's the due process? I'm hoping I beat that case. So I just let the court right now submit it to get a trial on that. She's talking about in September. I'm going to have to do that one remotely because I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. I'm trying to handle what I need to handle and get my ass up out. Come on, Cubby. Let's go for a walk. So, it sucks with this global entry because a lot of y'all know I refuse to pay rent in America. I'd rather sleep in my car. I don't mind paying rent in Mexico, but I'm not dealing with that border crossing every day. So I'd rather sleep in my car. Come on, Cody. I'm going to take a little break. So, don't count me out yet with the global entry. So in the meanwhile, right now, I'm grinding my ass off. Paying shit I need to pay because I need to hurry up and get to the point where I'm just buying leads for my insurance and pouring all my money into my insurance business. And I decided anyway, global entry or not, I'm not taking my ass to another country until I close a deal. And then I'm going to go celebrate in another country. In fact, I'm going to go celebrate at Hong Kong. I get one deal, I'm going straight to Hong Kong. Go shopping. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. So I thought I had only $1,500 to pay off, but I forgot about my $700 phone bill. Hold on. But on a good note, I'm knocking that shit out so quick. I already put 1,000 on it. Not bad for working just 1 week. So I'll do another 1,000 this week. I should be Gucci in about a week and a half. And then from that point, I'm pouring all my money. I'm going to pay that $70 per lead. I'm going to start adding states onto my license and get all that shit cracking. Because I'm trying to go back to Colombia and Mexico balling, chipped up. Like the teacher shit, yeah, I'm going to continue doing it because I like it. But, pretty good, Kyle. I'm impressed. It's nice. And I was joking about the seeds. There wasn't no seeds. So yeah, that's where I'm at. even when I'm ready to buy some leads, at first I was like, well, I'm gonna rent me a DoubleTree hotel. You know, chill out. I miss DoubleTree. I used to stay at all they hotels. But no, I ain't gonna do that either. I'm gonna work right from my car. My car is my home. My car is my office. And I'll just pull up somewhere with a nice ocean view and then activate the leads. That way I can keep driving, you know, and just pause for a minute and see how the leads come in. Because with me being licensed just in California, I don't expect the leads, I expect them to come in, but I don't expect them to come in quick. Like if I'm licensed in California and 49 other states quick, you know, so we're going to see how it goes. But one thing for sure, I'm not going to Mexico until I get a deal. I'm not going to Colombia until I get a deal. Right now, it's all about getting a deal. And it's crazy. When you start looking into whatever it is on Google, and lately I've been looking into the AI programs to make all my phone calls, outbound calls, inbound calls. Now they're popping up all on my feed. So eventually I'm gonna end up buying one of those programs. But I still need leads to feed it. So I'm expecting pretty much, I'm preparing myself to stick $1,000 a week or more to get my insurance business going. So I just gotta get over this little hump. Like I'm not even I gotta still replace my cell phone. I'm not even replacing my cell phone until I get everyone paid off that I need to pay. And then from there, all that money goes straight to me in building this fucking business. I'm long overdue. And yeah, I think to myself, I should have did that when I was last here in the States before I left. But whatever. I just wanted to leave so bad. I ain't got to be so anxious this time because I've only been here a week. So, 4th of July weekend, I ended up going to LA. Staying at my buddy Kyle's house for the weekend. And then we went to a bar, right? Down the street from his crib. And I'm in that bar, I'm looking around, I said, Kyle, you realize there ain't one single skinny chick up in here? Literally every girl up in there was over 200 pounds. I was like, dude, look behind you. That chick must be about 350 pounds. I go, this is the shit all you talking about, man. Exactly right here. Yeah. But on a better note, on the next day, I went to Newport Beach to work. Now, Newport Beach, oh my God. There was baddies everywhere. Y'all, hey, Newport Beach on the 4th of July, I gotta give it props. But y'all know it's Newport Beach. And if you ain't never been to Newport Beach, you got your super rich there, right? You see a lot of Lamborghinis. Like the whole city is fucking ultra wealthy. No wonder all the baddies is there. So basically in America, if you want to see baddies, like San Diego. San Diego is expensive. There's a lot of cuties all over the place, you know. But go to a city in San Bernardino County. See what you gonna get. It's just amazing, the contrast. But that night at that bar, and then I was telling him, I said, see, this is why my ass be in Colombia. Look around you. I was like, can we leave? We just had one drink and bounce. We got some tacos, went back to the crib. But, you know, I remember going to this one spot with him in Costa Mesa. Okay, whatever the name of that bar was, it was cracking. But it's Costa Mesa. So, you know all the women is gold diggers. They're going to be like, let me see your car keys. What kind of car you got? Yeah. You know how it is. You know, but all in all, I had a good 4th of July weekend. Came back to San Diego Sunday, grinding it out. And I'm Gucci, man. Hit my goal yesterday. I'm going to hit my goal today. You know, I didn't hit my 2 racks like I wanted to last week, but I was close. Hit 1,700. But that's the reason, because Monday I didn't get the car till the afternoon, so I only had half a day. And managed to squeeze out 150, but I missed 150. And then Saturday night in LA, Saturday was dead. But I think it was just super dead because it was a day after the 4th of July. So I only did about 170 that day. I didn't do my full 3. But it's cool. 1,700 is still good money, but my target is $2,000. And just so y'all know, like, why I love this business so much. First of all, I can leave anytime I fucking want to. I ain't gotta tell nobody shit. I just up and leave. I can go work anywhere I want to. And the money's good. So it's the freedom, and then I just roll around my dog all day, banging music, talking to people. It's really golden. Now, working in San Diego, it takes me 7 days to hit that $2,000. And I do 30 rides a day. So the way I operate, I do 30 rides a day or $300, whatever comes first. And then I always hit all the bonuses. Hell, I just hit a bonus right now of $200. Today, about 30 minutes ago. Now, San Francisco, I made that $2,000 with 4 days. 4 days of work, I get that $2,000. So technically, if I stayed in San Francisco, I could do $3,000 a week. But here's the problem with San Francisco. Even though the money's so good, I can only last in that city like 5 days of driving. And then after that, my nerves are fucking shot. I'm crossing the bridge, cussing motherfuckers out. Fuck all of you. All of you go to hell. That's the problem with San Francisco. Where when I'm working here in San Diego, I can work 7 days a week and I'm still smiling and happy. So that's why now I stick with San Diego. If I gotta be in America, I'm so happy it's this city right here. And TJ's only 20 minutes away. But I ain't fucking with TJ yet. I'm gonna focus. I'm super focused. I gotta crack a deal. I got a business to build. That way, this next time I leave, the content gonna be stupid. I'll have a lot more time and a lot more money to do all kind of shit. I'm gonna stick with the plan. Alright. Yeah, Kyle. That's some good trees right there, bro. I fucks with you. Man, I miss growing. Man, I would have pounds and pounds. Fucking 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I never sold my trees. I only sold the actual plant. But the trees, unlimited. Like I'm the tree Santa Claus. I do miss that. Damn, this blunt won't even fit back up in there. Come on, squeeze in there. Alright. Oh, by the way, if I got any friends watching this video that I want to see, you know, back in the day, I would host parties all the fucking time. I had a nice big 5-bedroom house, pool and jacuzzi. I loved entertaining. I ain't got that no more. Okay? But I'm right here in San Diego. So y'all are always more than welcome to come hang out with me in San Diego. And I'm already knowing most of you motherfuckers are scared to go to Mexico. I don't mind hosting in Mexico. I'll do that all day long. Go rent a dope ass spot and we can all kick it. But in San Diego, I ain't doing that. But come down here and we go hang out. I don't mind. At the end of the day, while I'm in America, I'm gonna crash out in my motherfucking Tesla. Kobe, we upgrading your food today. I had to get Kobe a cheap bag of food. But my cash flow is growing. I'm gonna get him some of that gourmet shit. And a bully stick. He had a bully stick. I don't know what happened to it though. Alright. I just want to touch bases with y'all. Shoot the shit a little bit. And yeah. Global entry. By tomorrow, I should have my FBI report. And I hope they can just see the report and let it go. But on a good note, I can always apply again. But fuck, man, I paid for this application in January. We're in July. I'm this fucking close. So I hope they overlook this misunderstanding. But now you know from me, they ain't just looking for convictions. They're looking for arrests. And they're going to probably look at my arrest record and be like, this motherfucker's insane. But I haven't been arrested in 20 years now. Probably longer. You know, I'm a changed man. Those rough days, that shit is over. Alright, till later on. Hasta la wake up.